Building Blocks, Section 2, Video 4. So let's use this diagram to answer letters A through E. And to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to label these with numbers. So this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, and angle 5. A pair of vertical angles are angles that are opposite each other. They're created when two lines cross, so we can easily say angle 1 and angle 4. Those are vertical angles. Another one would be to say angle 5 and then angle 2 and 3 together. But we can't say 2 and 3 together. We need actual letters here. The numbers help, so I don't have to use letters, 3 letters every time, so it's a little bit quicker to write down. But sometimes we do have to use letters. Since there's lots of angles here that are present, in this case, I'm going to have to describe the angle that 2 and 3 make up together as angle L, N, that being the vertex, and J. That's describing the bigger angle, and that angle is indeed vertical to 5. List a set of linear pairs. By definition, a linear pair add up to 180. They are adjacent to each other and they make a straight line. So two angles that are adjacent to each other and make a straight line would be angle 4 and angle 5. Those two work. And another pair would be angle 1 and angle 5. Those are linear pairs, adjacent to each other and making a straight line. Two complementary angles. Complementary means adding up to 90 degrees. There's a box in here that we can help us locate this situation. The two angles that make up that right angle is angle 1 and angle 2. Two supplementary angles, angles that make or add up to 180 degrees, again would be angle 1 and 5. That works. Or 5 and 4. Again, they're also linear pairs, but that means they're supplemental. They do add up to 180. And two adjacent angles. Adjacent has more specific meaning. You have to have a side shared. So two adjacent angles, I could easily say, is angle 2 and angle 3. But I could also say angle 1 and angle 2. There's quite a few here. So if we go to 5, given that diagram, let's answer A through D. You know that INJ equals 63 degrees. Find J and K, K and L, M and I, or M and L. So what's J and K? J and K is right here. Now the box tells us that the whole angle equals 90. 63, and angle 1 we'll call it, this is angle 1, they are complementary. So they add up to 90. So I can go 90 minus the one we know, and that gives us the measure of J and K, 27 degrees. K and L is this angle. What is that measurement? Well, if you look at this line and notice that this line right here creates this angle and this angle, the box tells us that this is 90 degrees, so K and L must also be 90 degrees because it must add up to 180. They are a linear pair and they're also a straight angle when you put them together. So this is 90 degrees. MNI is right here. So let's use the information that INJ is 63 degrees. These two angles together create a straight line, so they're a linear pair. So that is found by taking 180 minus 63, and we get 117 degrees. MNL is right here. Call that angle 2. Again, we know this is 63 degrees. If you notice, if these two lines are looked at, those two are vertical angles. So that would be 63 degrees. A lot of information, but you have to understand the relationships to get the rest of the information out after being given just a little bit. And this ends Section 2, Video 4.